Okay, let's talk a bit more about fractions. This week you're going to start out with having some ants trying to share cookies. Sharing is a great example of fractions. Sometimes there's enough for everyone to have entire things. Everyone gets one cookie, everyone gets 3 cookies, but sometimes you have to split things apart. So let's say we have 2 little ants. Hello, little ants. And we have 2 cookies. If they're going to share the cookies equally, they each get 1, right? That was simple. Now, what though happens if there's just the 1 cookie? If 2 ants are trying to share 1 cookie, it would be fair for them to split it exactly in half, and they each get 1 side, right? Okay, well this week you're going to also then make things a little more complicated. What if these ants come across a picnic and there's 3 cookies? Well, this ant gets that cookie. This ant can have that cookie. What are they going to do with the one in the middle? Well, if they cut it down the middle, then this one gets another half, and this one gets another half. How could we describe that? So they each get this much cookie. They get 1 whole cookie, but they also get 1 half of a cookie. They took a cookie, split it into 2 parts, but they each only get 1 of those 2 parts. Okay, so let's take a look, ants, at some other situations. What if their friend, let's call him Bob. What if their friend Bob comes along and says, "Hey, I'm sorry I was late to the picnic. Is there anything left?" And they say, "Of course, Bob. Let's go find some more. We'll include you, no problem." So now we have 3 ants. Ooh, Bob's looking a little funny. And they come across 4 cookies. Lucky, man, these people were messy eaters, weren't they? So 1, 2, 3, 4 cookies. Okay, well this ant gets 1, this ant gets 1, this ant gets 1. But there's another cookie left. And they think to themselves, well, we can split the cookie. If we split that cookie exactly in thirds, I'll do my best here, then one of those thirds can come here, one of those thirds comes here, and one of those thirds goes to this little guy. So how much does any ant get? Well, they get a whole cookie to themselves as well as one of those thirds. So they get 1 whole cookie, and they also get 1/3 of a cookie. We also read that as 1 1/3, or 1 1/3. So when you think about it, they get 1 whole cookie, and then the other cookie is split up into a fraction. There are 3 parts of the cookie, and the ant gets 1 of those parts. So 1 1/3. You'll notice that in the work that you're doing this week, I think that it was meant to be copied so that you could cut up those little cookie fractions, but if you want to just use page 49 to look at it and help you out, you can. There's also a game this week that involves practicing with fractions. Keep in mind too that measurement, baking, all sorts of things can help you practice with fractions.